Our story starts with our main character Quebec. He's a hardworking news anchor. He is an ideal announcer, polite and well-mannered. He gets used by his boss. Quebec entertains his boss's kids at work on their work experience day. His coworkers pity him. They see that Quebec is competent, confident, and he is about to be the main anchor. When Quebec and his co-anchor are preparing to be live, his co-anchor receives messages from her husband, threatening her that he knows about her affair with her boyfriend, and he is in his way to end her life. This makes co-anchor become so stressed. On the other side, Woo Ju is our main character. She's a variety show writer and works on a show called Man on the Run. She's in a date, but she is distracted by her phone. She tells him that she is an errand girl at her work. He tells her that it seems that she never has dated because of her busy schedules. She receives a call and excuses him to go as there is an emergency matter at her work. At her work, one of the actors in the show is refusing to participate in the shoot because his girlfriend ordered him not to make even eye contact with any females. Woo Ju asks him to tell her who he is dating, to talk with her, and persuade her to allow him to work with his female coworker, but he refuses. At the studio, the co-anchor's husband breaks into the studio while the announcers are live. Her husband exposes her on the news that she has an affair with the actor Song Hun, who is the same actor in Woo Ju's show. During the husband runs after her wife, Quebec finds himself amidst their fight. The husband grabs him and keeps throwing him around back and forward, while Quebec is still insisting to announce the news. The matter becomes in chaos. The news turns into a live comedic show. Back to Woo Ju, they see the news. The actor Song Hun's affair with a married woman becomes public, so he runs away from Woo Ju. Later, Quebec apologizes to his boss, saying it's his fault, while Woo Ju is in front of her boss, refusing to apologize, saying it's not her fault. It's oblivious that both of Quebec and Woo Ju have completely different personalities. Woo Ju's boss tells her that her show will cancel because her rival show might cast Jim Hyun, who is a famous singer. That means Woo Ju needs to cast Jim Hyun in her show if she wants to continue. Woo Ju and Quebec accidentally get on the same elevator before the worker puts a signboard that this elevator is closed for inspection. The elevator stops while they are inside. Quebec can't control himself due to stress and starts farting. Woo Ju gets shocked and tries to open the elevator to get away. After a while, finally, a maintenance worker opens the elevator and saves them. Quebec overhears two employees gossip that the CEO will collect all the employees' opinions about the candidates to be the main news anchor. He enters the building, aiming to help any coworker to take a good review. He meets his coworker who asks his help. Quebec reminisces the two employees gossiping, and he agrees to help him. His coworker wants to be the special host for a radio show where he perfectly reads poems. Woo Ju and her team can't make a deal with Jim Hyun. While they are trying to find a new one to introduce in their show, they listen to Quebec on the radio. Woo Ju and her team get impressed by Quebec's performance on the radio show. Woo Ju decides to cast him in her show. Woo Ju has a difficult mission to persuade Quebec, who doesn't appear in variety shows because of his image as an anchor, but she insists to get him. The next day, the boss informs Quebec that he will not be as the main anchor because of his scandal is negatively affecting him. The boss tells him to introduce a variety show instead. He introduces Quebec to Woo Ju. They take coffee together. She offers him to be part of her variety show, but Quebec refuses and lies that he has an ankle injury. Woo Ju tricks him that there is an insect on the ground, making Quebec jump, and she laughs that she knows his lying. Quebec keeps working all the day because he can't say no for his coworkers who dump their work on him. At night, he meets his friend, Ji-hoo, who tells him just to give up and work in the variety show. While Quebec is on his way back home, he receives a message from his boss that his boss agreed on his behalf to do the variety show. The next day, a famous idol, PN, arrives to the shoot location. In front of his fans, he acts cute, but behind closed doors, he treats rude with his staff. Woo Ju enters the staff room. It turns that Quebec is inside the room while the famous idol, PN, was bad-mouthing his co-stars. Their first shoot starts between two teams playing dodgeball. The things between PN and Quebec become more competitive. The game turns into a battlefield and PN keeps losing. During the break, Woo Ju takes Quebec away from the cast. She scolds him for going after PN when he is their biggest star. She tells him that he is still amateur, but he denies. While he sneezes, he puts his hand on the wall nearby, but unfortunately, It was an open electric wire, and he gets electrocuted. Wonju gets shocked, while the building gets a blackout. She checks if he is okay. He says he is okay. In reality, he is not okay because when he was electrocuted, his brain chemistry has changed. He is unable to keep his thoughts and feelings like before. Back to the shoot location, Kibek sees PN keeps bothering all the cast members and also telling him a loser. Kibek can't control himself. He grabs PN and scolds him, and when Kibek is about to slap him, Wonju intervenes and attacks him, throwing him to the ground. Kibek starts screaming this is all a lie.